Welcome to my channel Deepstream. Subscribe to my channel for news updates all around the world. Some cars are just appliances, machines built for the daily grind, blending into the background of city life. They're boxes on wheels, designed to get you from A to B with as little fuss as possible, never asking for attention or admiration. But the Nissan GT-R, that's a different beast entirely. It's a car that demands to be noticed, a machine that makes your heart race just by looking at it. This is a weapon, a technological marvel, and now, after nearly 2 decades of rewriting the rulebook, Nissan is retiring it. The end of the R35 GT-R marks the close of a chapter in automotive history. The R35 GT-R, affectionately called Godzilla, has been the benchmark, the car that made supercar makers nervous. It was the underdog that became the legend. It offered mind-bending performance for a fraction of the price of a Ferrari or Lamborghini, making dreams accessible to those who dared to chase them. Saying goodbye feels like losing a wild, unforgettable friend, one who always pushed you to go faster, to be braver, to live a little louder. This isn't just the end of a production line, it's the end of an era, a moment that will echo in the hearts of enthusiasts for years to come. The R35 was clever, packed with tech that made you feel like a hero behind the wheel. It was a car that made the impossible seem routine. It could launch so hard it felt like your organs were being rearranged, and it would do it all day long, never breaking a sweat, always ready for more. Brutally efficient, relentlessly capable, it changed what we thought possible for a road car. It was a machine that redefined the limits of physics for the street. So let's remember the car that arrived in 2007 and gave the establishment a bloody nose, shocking the world with its audacity and performance. It proved you didn't need an Italian badge to go ludicrously fast. The GT-R showed that passion, engineering, and determination could topple giants. The world of fast cars will be quieter without it. The echoes of its engine will linger, a reminder of what once was. The king is dead. Long live the king. Legends never truly disappear, they inspire the next generation. What a king he was. The legacy of Godzilla will roar on, in every heart that ever dreamed of going faster. The R35 story began long before 2007. Its roots stretch back through decades of Nissan's relentless pursuit of speed and innovation, with each generation of GT-R building on the legend. The early GT-Rs were already feared on the streets and racetracks of Japan, earning the nickname Godzilla for their monstrous performance. Nissan teased us with concepts in 2001 and 2005, building anticipation for a global monster. These prototypes hinted at a new era, one where Japanese engineering would challenge the world's best, and fans everywhere waited with bated breath. When it finally launched, the car world wasn't ready. A Nissan that could out-accelerate a Porsche 911 Turbo. It was a wake-up call, a statement that performance didn't have to come from Europe. It lapped the Nürburgring in times that embarrassed supercar royalty. Suddenly, the GT-R was the benchmark, forcing rivals to rethink what was possible. Chief engineer Kazutoshi Mizuno wanted a supercar for anyone, anywhere, anytime. His vision was clear: create a car that could dominate the track, yet be approachable for everyday drivers. It had to be usable daily, work in all weather, and never intimidate its owner. Rain, snow, or shine, the GT-R was designed to deliver confidence and control. And even fit golf clubs, because true usability means never having to compromise on the practical things. This wasn't a fragile Italian. It was a Japanese sledgehammer, built with precision and obsession. Every bolt, every weld, every line was crafted for performance and reliability. The launch shook the established order. How could a car costing less than 60,000 pounds be this good? The numbers didn't lie. It was a revolution, and the world took notice. The stopwatch doesn't care about heritage or fancy interiors. It only cares about results, and the GT-R delivered them in spades. The R35 arrived and put everyone on notice. It didn't just join the supercar club, it crashed the party and changed the guest list. The game had changed and the supercar elite scrambled to respond. Suddenly the world's most exclusive brands had a new rival to fear. Nissan had rewritten the rules, the legend was born, and the supercar world would never be the same again. What made the GT-R tick? What set it apart from the rest of the world's supercars? The answer lies in a blend of tradition, innovation, and relentless pursuit of perfection. Under the bonnet sat a 3.8-liter twin-turbo V6, a marvel of engineering, hand-built by master craftsmen known as Takumi. Each engine was assembled from start to finish by a single Takumi, whose expertise and attention to detail ensured every component was perfectly matched. Each engine bore its maker's name, a mark of pride and precision. This wasn't just a signature, it was a promise of quality, a personal guarantee that the heart of the GT-R was built with care and skill. Early models made 478 horsepower, launching this 2-ton beast to 60 miles per hour in superbike territory. The sensation was raw, immediate, and addictive, an experience that left even seasoned drivers in awe. Nissan kept improving it year after year, pushing final versions close to 600 horsepower. Each update brought more power, sharper handling, and even greater performance. This relentless Kaizen, the philosophy of constant improvement, kept the GT-R at the top of its game, always evolving, never standing still. The real magic? Its advanced all-wheel drive system, ATISA ETS, which gave the GT-R its legendary grip and poise, even at the limit. Most of the power goes to the rear wheels for that classic sports car feel, but the system can instantly send up to 50% to the front for grip when needed, making it unstoppable in any weather or on any road. A lightning-fast dual-clutch gearbox put all that power down with brutal efficiency, delivering seamless shifts and relentless acceleration that pinned you to your seat. The design wasn't about beauty, it was about function. Every line and surface was sculpted for a purpose. Every vent, crease, and angle served aerodynamics, giving it a drag coefficient better than most eco-cars. The GT-R sliced through the air with minimal resistance. The wind tunnel shaped its muscular, iconic form, ensuring stability at high speeds and a look that turned heads everywhere it went. It looked like what it was, a machine built to go very, very fast. Every detail screamed performance and intent. The GT-R was a rolling showcase of Japanese engineering. It was a masterpiece, an icon that redefined what a supercar could be, and a testament to the passion and precision of its creators. The R35 GT-R became a cultural icon, not just a car. It was the hero of the PlayStation generation. Kids raced Skylines in Gran Turismo, then saw the real thing on the street. Its multi-function display was designed by the Gran Turismo team, a nod to its digital roots. The GT-R starred in films, music videos, and especially Fast and Furious, cementing its legend. It was the poster car for a new generation, modern, high-tech, rebellious. Tuners loved it. The VR38 DIT engine was a blank canvas. Soon, 800, 1000, even 2000 horsepower GT-Rs ruled the drag strip. In motorsport, it dominated GT1 and Super GT, feeding racing lessons back into the road car. The GT-R's impact on car culture was seismic. It united gamers, racers, and dreamers. It became a legend on and off the track. To understand the GT-R's soul, talk to its owners. They don't see it as a car, but as a partner in crime. One owner described launch control as utterly violent. Your brain can't process the acceleration and suddenly you're at illegal speeds. It's addictive, terrifying, and brilliant. Another owner uses hers as a daily driver. School runs, supermarket trips, motorway cruises. It's practical, comfortable, and unfazed by bad weather. But press a few buttons, and it transforms into a beast. Owners love this duality, two cars in one. The GT-R community is tight-knit. Meets, nods, shared stories, no snobbery. Whether you have an early model or a Nismo, you're part of the club. The car brings people together from all walks of life. It's a unifying force. The camaraderie is real. The GT-R isn't just a machine, it's a shared passion. That's its true magic. The R35 GT-R is full of nerdy details. Its tires are filled with nitrogen, not air, for stable pressures during hard driving. The premium midship platform puts the engine far back, almost behind the front axle. The gearbox is at the rear, creating near-perfect weight distribution, a trick from exotic supercars. Underneath, a flat carbon fiber floor creates downforce without a giant wing. The rear wing is shaped for real downforce, not just looks. Every body element manages airflow for grip and stability. The quad taillights, a nod to GT-R heritage, but also instantly recognizable. When you see those 4 glowing rings in your mirror, you know what's coming. It's a warning. Move over or get overtaken. Every detail serves a purpose. The GT-R is a masterclass in obsessive engineering. That's what sets it apart. Why do people care so much about the GT-R? It's not just speed. Plus plenty of cars are fast, the GTR is the underdog, the rebel that proved you don't need a European badge to be the best. Its global community is vast: clubs, forums, road trips, and charity events. Owners help each other, share knowledge, and form real friendships. The car is the catalyst, but the community is the heart. The GTR has character, mechanical noises, direct feedback, and analog soul in a digital world. It demands respect and rewards skill, forging a bond with its driver. It never pretended to be a luxury car. Early interiors were plasticky, but nobody cared. All the effort went into performance. In a world of compromises, the GTR's purity stands out. It's authentic, honest, and loved for it. That's why it inspires such devotion. It's more than a car, it's a movement. Saying goodbye to the R35 GTR isn't easy. On sale since 2007, it's outlasted generations of rivals. Its longevity proves Nissan got it right from the start, but new regulations have finally caught up. The old warrior can't meet modern demands. We'll miss its giant killing ability, the yardstick for nearly 2 decades. It kept supercar makers honest, forcing them to innovate. Without it, will the world of fast cars get complacent? We'll miss its character, mechanical, raw, alive. In an age of silent electrics, the GTR was unapologetically visceral. Its departure is another step toward a quieter, less exciting future. Most of all, we'll miss what it stood for, a supercar for the people. It democratized speed and left a Godzilla-sized hole in our hearts. There may never be another like it. The curtain falls on the R35. Godzilla has left the building. Its legacy is immense, a triumph of engineering, a cultural icon, a source of joy for thousands. The R35 wasn't just a great car, it was important. What's next? Nissan is quiet, but the GTR name is too valuable to vanish. The future is electric, or at least hybrid. The next GTR will almost certainly be electrified. The challenge: how do you replace a legend? It must be brutally fast, advanced, and most importantly, have character. The next GTR needs to make you feel like a hero, not just a passenger. For now, let's celebrate the past. Raise a glass to the R35 GTR. Thank you for the speed, the noise, and the memories. You were a true legend, and on that note, goodbye, Godzilla.